Ada, for refusing to take care of my sister when our mother passes. My father expects me to move my sister in and take care of her like a child or something. My sister, 37, is more than capable of getting a job and becoming an adult, but everyone always allowed her to get away with being childish. She is healthy and mentally all there, just never had a job or license. She lives with our mother, whose health is no longer great. I'm 39 and have 3 kids and work 60+ hours a week. I have no plans or interest in raising or taking care of anyone else. I already take our mother to her DARS and other appointments. I bring her meals and make sure she is taking her meds. Recently, my father asked what I was going to do about my sis when our mother passes. She had a bad health scare and was in the hospital for weeks. He knew I was bringing groceries to my sis and making sure bills were paid while she was in the hospital. I told him she can live on the streets. He got upset and said I can't do that to her. Told him I have no plans on taking care of any more people. Did that since I was a child. Our mother has mental health issues, and his father, our grandfather, lived with us, and I took care of him. Cooking meals, cleaning his room, and doing his laundry. Told him if he didn't want her to be homeless, then he can move her in. His wife won't allow that. He thinks I'm being unreasonable and cruel. I think she is my problem. But am I the asshole for feeling that way? Next story. Atia for telling my sister-in-law that she is an idiot for expecting her family to be as generous with gifts for her marriage as they were for mine. When I married my husband, we had a smallish wedding. 150 guests. Trust me, that's small for our families. We paid for everything ourselves. Altogether, we spent about $25,000. It was in our budget, and we had saved up for it, and that included everything. My dress, the wedding party's dresses, and tux rentals. Catering. You name it, we paid and came in under budget. Our guests were family and close friends, the way it should be. And they were generous with gifts, both from our registry and cash in envelopes. When everything was said and done, our house was filled with great stuff we needed. And our savings were several $1,000s over where we started before we paid for the wedding. My husband's sister just eloped in February, and nobody found out about it until early April, when she sent out links to her wedding registry. Not too many people have bought anything off of it yet. And she is getting upset about that. All she talks about whenever we speak is how cheap everyone is. Every conversation leads back to the same topic. After more than a month of this, I have had enough. I asked her if she understood why we got gifts when I married her brother. Like at our physical wedding that took place at a church and then a reception at a rented ballroom. She said I was treating her like an idiot and that she understood the difference between our weddings. I asked her why she would expect the exact same treatment for 2 very different events. I said that only an idiot would think the outcome would be the same in both situations. She is mad at me. My husband said he was also frustrated with her stupidity, but that I should apologize for calling her an idiot. Next story. AITA for telling my sister that she overreacted to our neighbor telling my niece to be quiet. I 40F, live on a street adjacent to a middle school. For the most part, the kids are not a problem. I work from home and my fiancé, 37M, is home mid-afternoons, and we haven't had issues. We're good friends with a guy, Steve, 50s, who lives across the street, as he and my fiancé commute together. Anyway, my niece Anna, 13F, went to live with her grandparents, my kids' parents, a couple months ago. She has strict parents, but as background, she has been having a lot of behavior issues, to the point that she begged her grandparents to let her live with them, so she could go to this specific high school and they could keep an eye on her.